What's up, everyone, and welcome to B-Roll Show. Today we're diving into the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things, the long-awaited final season. And let me tell you, if these episodes are anything to go by, we are in for an insane final ride. Episode 1 starts exactly where the season 4 finale left off, and it wastes zero time. Hawkins looks destroyed, not fully gone, but damaged enough that you immediately feel the danger. The atmosphere is heavy. What I love about this episode is how grounded it is. They don't jump straight into giant monsters or explosions, they focus on the emotional fallout. Eleven is struggling with guilt over not stopping Vecna, Will sensing the upside down growing stronger, Hopper dealing with trauma while trying to be a leader again, the whole town acting paranoid and divided. It feels slow in a good way, like the calm before a storm. You can tell that the Duffers are setting up something massive. Episode 2 ramps up the tension. This is where the mystery kicks in. Strange disappearances start happening again, but this time they are different. More organized, more targeted. It's like the Upside Down is working with intention. We also see the characters splitting into groups again, but it feels natural. Dustin and Locust begin investigating odd signals coming from the rift. Mike and Will try to understand the connection that Will has with Vecna. Eleven gets tested emotionally and physically in a way that pushes her character forward. And let's be real, this episode has that classic Stranger Things vibe. I mean, kids with bikes, walkie-talkies, dark woods, weird clues. I mean, it's nostalgic but still fresh. Episode 3 is where everything gets darker, literally and narratively. The lightning, the ton, the music, it all shifts. This episode has some of the best atmosphere in the entire show. The group discovers that the Upside Down isn't leaking into Hawkins anymore, it's adapting. New creatures, new patterns, and new signs that Vecna is rebuilding himself again. What stands out in episode 3? A huge scene where Eleven confronts her past in a way that she's been avoiding for seasons. A quite emotional moment between Will and Mike, probably one of the most honest conversations they've ever had. Hopper leading a dangerous mission that honestly feels like a mini action movie. This episode hits the sweet spot: horror, character development, tension, all perfectly balanced. Episode 4 is where the season really takes off. This is the episode where the first major confrontation happens. And it's intense. It's not the final fight of the season, obviously, but it's the moment where the characters and the viewers realize that things are worse than they even imagined. The upside down creatures evolve into something we haven't seen before. The action is fast, brutal, and honestly some of the best choreography we have seen from the series. But what makes episode 4 so good isn't just the action, it's the emotional weight. Eleven finally unleashes her powers in a way that feels earned. Dustin steps into a leadership role, which is rare but so satisfying to watch. Will has a moment that confirms he is more connected to the Upside Down than anyone expected. And the last 10 minutes, pure nail-biting suspense. It ends with a cliffhanger that hits hard and sets the stage for the chaos that is coming in episodes 5 to 8. Sorry guys, the sun went down, so I just had to turn on the lights. So overall, the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things 5 are a near perfect setup for the final season. The show isn't rushing, it's building tension the right way. Each episode adds another layer to the story, and you can feel the weight of this being the final season. These episodes feel like the calm before a giant storm, and you can sense that the writers are preparing us for something massive. If the first 4 episodes are this good, the rest of the season is going to be wild. Write down in the comments what do you think of the first part of the season. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.